Markets on air, with a focus on Argentina. President woos investors. 2,000 business executives from around the world were invited to Buenos Aires by President Mauricio Macri. He's been in office for nearly a year, with the declared goal of liberalizing and boosting the country's economy with free market policies. Macri says nearly 30 billion euros have already been committed by investors, with more expected to follow.
This is proof of the level of confidence and interest that our country has aroused. This government is here to help you, because together we can move our country forward with the support of each person who bets on Argentina.
Burdened with old debt and crippling inflation, South America's second biggest economy has been struggling for years. The new government's comprehensive reform program is designed to spur growth and regain investor confidence. But that will take time. This year, GDP dropped. If the fiscal policies take hold, some analysts say that despite that, Argentina's economy could start growing again as early as next year. That's been received well in Germany. This visit to Berlin by a business delegation from Argentina attracted much interest on both sides.
We expect to learn a great deal from the increased exchange with German companies. Germany is one of the most highly developed countries in the world in terms of railroad projects and construction of ports and infrastructure in general. And of course, we hope that this will help us avoid mistakes in the future.
Argentina's government has already eliminated a number of controversial export taxes and import tariffs.
Argentina remains one of the most important countries in South America. Because Brazil is faltering at the moment, Argentina has become very interesting for us. There's a huge need for infrastructure, a huge need for industrial modernization, and that is what we in Germany can deliver.
Last year, the two nations exchanged 4 billion euros worth of goods, and that number could rise considerably in the future.
5 billion euros is what Siemens plans to invest in Argentina over the next 5 years. The money is set to go to infrastructure, transport, and energy projects, and create some 3,000 jobs. Overall, the engineering giant plans to double its involvement in Argentina by 2030.
Deutsche Bahn, new face of the ICE fleet. A golden moment and a round of applause for the new ICE 4. This is the first example of the new series of high-speed trains made by Siemens. 130 more are due to follow. The latest model uses less energy than its predecessors. Its 12 carriages offer up to 830 seats, more space for luggage, and free Wi-Fi throughout the train.
Are you convinced by the quality, ladies and gentlemen? And I'm very sure, I'm addressing Siemens now, that this will be another huge export hit and a representative of German technology in the entire world.
Starting this autumn, the new train will be tested between Hamburg and Munich. And the first ICE 4s are expected to start operating regularly by the end of next year.
Bayer-Monsanto merger. After months of negotiations, the deal was finally agreed upon. Chemical giant Bayer will pay 60 billion euros for U.S. seed and herbicide maker Monsanto. The purchase makes this the biggest acquisition by a German company abroad.
Insolvencies at record low. The number of German company insolvencies dropped in the first half of this year by 4.8% to 11,000. The most bankruptcies were in retail, followed by the construction sector. This year's figures are set to show the 7th annual decrease in a row, putting the number of insolvencies at the lowest level since statistics began to be published in 1999.
Potsdam. The world-famous palaces and gardens attract tourists from around the globe. But the city has even more to offer than just a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The capital of the state of Brandenburg, Potsdam has nearly 170,000 residents. 5,000 people work in universities and research institutions in the city. No other city in Germany has a higher percentage of scientists in its population. The quality of life here, just outside Berlin, is high. That attracts businesses. More and more companies from the life sciences and IT sectors are setting up shop here. And there's Potsdam Babelsberg, site of one of Europe's biggest and most state-of-the-art media production studios. The world's first silent movie was filmed here, and today the Babelsberg Film Studios are Germany's answer to Hollywood. And that was Markets on Air.